Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Today we're doing a 15-minute beginner dumbbell workout. I'm using two 10-kilogram dumbbells, but make sure to use whatever weight you feel comfortable with today. We've got 7 exercises. We're going to be doing 40 seconds of work followed by 25 seconds of rest. Full body workout, so grab your dumbbells, make sure you're warmed up, and let's go. So first exercise, we've got back lunges. Grab both of the dumbbells. We're gonna send the single leg back. We're gonna lunge down until both knees are at a 90-degree angle, and then we come back up, and then we're gonna alternate which leg that we send back into that lunge. Make sure to keep the core engaged, a nice neutral spine. Let's get ready to go. So 40 seconds of alternate back lunges. Keeping the torso, the upper body nice and straight. We're not going to be hunching over, not going to be rounding the back. Keeping a neutral spine, nice engaged core. Do this movement with control. So 10 more seconds. Okay, take a rest. You've got a 25-second rest. Next up, we've got shoulder press or overhead press. Both of the dumbbells, gonna have them up just above the shoulders, and then we're going to press, extend the arms above the head, and then back down again. We've got 5 more seconds of rest, and then let's get ready to go. So bring those dumbbells up. Now, extend the arms fully above the head, soft knees, engaged core, neutral spine. Try and bring the elbows slightly in, almost to a 45-degree angle. It's going to protect the shoulders a bit better than if they were flared out to the side. Let's do this movement with control. Nice, strong overhead press. Got 5 more seconds. And take a rest, set those dumbbells down, shake it out. Next up, we've got bent over rows. So we're gonna have soft knees. Feet are about shoulder width apart. We hinge at the hips, keeping a neutral spine and keeping your core engaged. We're gonna row the dumbbells up by bringing the elbows up. We're gonna get started in a few seconds. So hinged at the hips, and we're going to row those dumbbells up, making sure not to hunch over, keeping a nice neutral spine. Try and pause at the top and then slowly lower down. Soft knees, keeping the core engaged. Okay, take a rest, set those dumbbells down. Next up, we've got alternate bicep curls. So we're gonna alternate, flexing at the elbow. Really important here that you don't swing the dumbbells up. We're doing this movement slowly with control. Try and squeeze your biceps at the top and focus on a really slow eccentric phase of the lift, which is the lowering phase. So we can start with the right arm, flex at the elbow, squeeze at the top, and then slow on the way down. And then to the left arm, slow on the way down. It's all about doing this slowly with control. Keeping time under tension on those biceps. It's all about form, this one. Make sure that you're using a weight that you feel comfortable with, that you can do these movements slowly with control. If you're having to swing the dumbbells to get them up, that means that the weight you're using is too heavy for you right now. Let's do one more rep. Okay, take a rest. You've got a 25-second rest, set those dumbbells down. Next up, we're gonna work the triceps, overhead tricep extensions. So keep the dumbbells above the head, fully extended arms. We're gonna flex at the elbows. Lower the dumbbells behind the head and then extend to bring them back up overhead. Again, slow and with control. You got this. Bring those dumbbells up, fully extended above the head. Now, lower down and then extend at the elbows. Keep soft knees, neutral spine. Do this movement slow with control. Should be feeling a nice stretch in those triceps. Always nice to superset bicep curls and tricep extensions. Get a nice rounded workout, working both sides of your arms. Got about 5 more seconds. Do one more rep. Great work. Lower those dumbbells safely down, put them on the floor, shake it out. You've got a bit of a rest. And then next up, we're gonna work the back of the legs, the posterior chain with Romanian deadlifts. We're gonna keep straight legs, but just a soft bend in the knees. Feet are about hip width apart. We are going to lower the dumbbells down by hinging at the hips, and you send your bum backwards. So, straight legs, just a soft bend in the knees. Lower them down. Keep those dumbbells just in front of the shins, in front of the legs. As you lower down, we keep a neutral spine. You're gonna slowly lower down, and then we're gonna drive up with force to bring those dumbbells back up. Should be feeling a nice stretch on your hamstrings, all along the posterior side of your legs. 5 seconds. And take a rest. Finally, we're going to work on the chest with push-ups. Different options here. Regular push-ups, I'm going to do mine with my hands on the dumbbells. It means you can get a bit deeper. And if they're too hard, do them with your knees on the floor. Whichever adaptation you need to make today. But let's just make sure that we're working for this full 40 seconds. So let's get down into push-up position. Slowly lower down, drive up. Keep the elbows tight into the body. Keep a neutral spine. Do these with control. Do these with meaning. You've got this. So you might be doing these with your knees on the floor. You might be doing these from onto a raised platform. You could be doing these against a table or a chair. That will reduce how hard it is. 5 seconds. Okay, take a rest. That's halfway through, you've done 1 round. We've got 1 more round to go, so we're gonna repeat those 7 exercises. So take a rest, grab a sip of water if you need. If you need an extra rest, just pause the video. Come straight back in when you feel comfortable. Do this at your own pace today. As you come back to the workout, you can increase the intensity each time you do it. We're going back to back lunges, both the dumbbells, alternating, taking a step back, both knees at a 90-degree angle, and then we come back up. Let's go. You smashed that first round, onto the second round now. 20 seconds. Let's go, come on. You got 10 seconds. Five seconds. Okay, take a rest. Great work. Next up, overhead press. So again, think about bringing those elbows slightly in. It's going to protect them from any injury. The opposite is if they're flared out to the side. So we don't want to have them flared out here. We want to bring them slightly in. Let's bring those dumbbells up. Now, drive, full extension above the head and slowly back down. Keeping soft knees, engaged core, nice neutral spine. You can do these seated if you prefer, if you want a little bit more stability. Starting to feel it now in my shoulders. Got 15 seconds. One more rep. And take a rest. Great work. Set those dumbbells down, shake it out. Bent over rows coming up next. So that was where we are hinged at the hips whilst keeping a neutral spine, engaged core. We're gonna row those dumbbells up. So think of the action like you do on the rowing machine, where you're bringing your hands towards your upper body, sending the elbows up and out, keeping a neutral spine, just rowing those dumbbells up. 10 seconds. Take a rest, set those dumbbells down. Next up, we've got alternate bicep curls. So things to remember on this one, we're not swinging the dumbbells up. We're not using the momentum of the body to swing those dumbbells up. We're gonna be keeping the body absolutely still, and it's gonna be bending at the elbow. It's the only movement that's happening here. So, time under tension. Bringing that dumbbell up, squeezing the bicep at the top, slowly lowering down with meaning, with control. This is the proper way to do bicep curls. This is what's going to encourage hypertrophy, encourage muscle growth in the biceps. And you can really accentuate that by slowly lowering down. So accentuating the eccentric phase of the lift. 5 seconds. We got one more rep. And take a rest. Triceps next. That is where we had the dumbbells fully extended above the head. And then we flexed the elbows. We bent at the elbows to bring the dumbbells down. And then we're going to extend them back above the head again. 10 seconds of rest. Getting towards the end of this workout now. Stay with me. So, fully extend above the head. Flex at those elbows. And then extend back up. If these get too challenging, you can set one dumbbell down and then hold one dumbbell with both hands. We call those skull crushers, and it's going to half the weight, so it's going to be a bit easier. If you're struggling, go to skull crushers. I'd rather that than you stop the movement. Let's try and get the full 40 seconds out. Let's do one more rep, come on. And take a rest, set those dumbbells down. What do we have? Just 2 more exercises. We're working on Romanian deadlifts next. Straight legs, just a soft bend in the knees. And then we lower the dumbbells down by pushing the hips back and then extending the hips forward to bring the dumbbells back up. So the dumbbells are tracking just in front of the legs, and we're gonna keep them there for the whole duration of the lift. Staying really close to those legs. But you've got to make sure that you keep a neutral spine here and you don't round at the spine. Only go as low as feels comfortable for you today. That might mean that you only get down to your knees, absolutely fine. That's the range of motion that we work through today. As you come back to the workout, making sure that you stretch, of course, you will improve your range of motion and you'll get lower. 5 seconds. Last one. Take a rest, you've got one more exercise, and then you're finished with this workout. We're finishing strong, we got push-ups, working the chest and the triceps. We've got 10 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna smash this final exercise together. Different options are using the dumbbells, which I'm gonna do, or just simply on the floor, or on a ledge, chair, bench, anything. And then feet are either on the ground or you've got your knees on the ground as well. Whatever is most comfortable for you today to be able to get the full 40 seconds of work. Keep the elbows tight into the body. We go right down until we just graze the floor, and then we come up until we're fully extended. Let's go, come on, 15 seconds. Stay with me. Keep going, you got this. 10 seconds. Keep going, 5 seconds. Let's do one more rep. And that is it. Well done for completing this workout. You absolutely smashed it. Great job. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you enjoyed that one. If you did, then like the video, drop me a comment, and hit the notification button, as well as please subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep smashing it. I'll see you on the next workout.